What up, YouTube? Back with another video real quick. Kind of want to stay consistent with these videos, bro. At least try to post once or twice a week. Boy, Marco. Also, they're getting some water. Got mama put away. She's already coming out of her heat cycle, man. But I kind of still have her kind of put away right now because the boys are still kind of, not letting her be. So I'm gonna put her away while I make this video. The shed, you guys. Remember I told you I was gonna insulate it. I am gonna go get the insulation about maybe here in an hour or so. Hopefully get that started tomorrow on Sunday. Yeah, today's Saturday, so hopefully get that started tomorrow. Look at mama, just chilling. She don't like being away, but it's just for right now, just for a little bit. And the kennels, man, I already ordered the new kennels, bro. I'm really excited about those coming in here soon. Probably take up this whole wall right here. There's gonna be two of them, so it'll be one here, one there. Plenty of room, pretty big. Be nice for the dogs. So can't wait for those to come in. Just fed them, just clean, y'all know the routine, man. Same thing every day, but I got no issue with it, man. Last time I was watching a video, I don't know if they're bullshitting, man, bullshitting, or they're just messing around, or or they're being serious, but talking about dogs with full tails, man. I've never had issues with dogs not having full tails, man. I feel like I'm not gonna speak too much on it, man, but just my theory, I think just that's what happens when you breed these micro dogs or anything too short to something tall, maybe you get those genetic, issues, and also maybe inbreeding too much, man. But I really came up in the pit bull game, man. Had my first pit bull when I was 3, and just my dad and me just always had dogs, man. The only dogs I know that aren't supposed to have tails are boxers, man. And I was really into boxers when I got to about 12, 13, 14 years old, about middle school years, man. I was over here messing with the boxers, man. I really had love for the boxers. What's wrong, mama? You sad? Don't worry, you'll be all right now, okay? Yeah, I was really into boxers, man, so you were Dr. Tails and stuff, Pops. And then Rottweilers, of course, but I can't really speak on that because I've never had a Rottweiler, so I'm not really going to speak on something I don't really know. But, yeah, I just thought it was funny, man. Full tail dogs. Yeah, boy, Marco. Yeah, boys just ate. Just used the restroom, cleaned it up real quick. Gonna get that started soon too, man. Hopefully by Tuesday or Wednesday, I have that side skirt already done. Getting the storage, clear up all this space, so the yard's gonna look better, man. Yard's gonna look better. My boy also probably tired. I took him out for a walk right now, man. Both of them. So as always, by the time we're done walking, my boy also is like, Dad, I want to go lay down on my bed. And this boy, he wants to keep going. I love that though, man. Real nice dog, man. Still available. I'm gonna try to put a picture of his dad on the pin drop. I'm not too sure yet, but I'll probably put a picture of his dad since you guys haven't seen Dad yet. So you guys can see, kind of, I felt that you guys see Dad, man. A lot of people like seeing the studs, and I understand, everybody wants to see Mom and Dad. But once you guys see Dad, bro, sheesh, y'all kind of see what's up. But I also want to kind of, talk a little bit more in this video, man. Kind of let you guys know a little bit more about me, a little bit more about my opinions, things like that, man. Kind of speak my mind out a little bit more when it comes to these dogs, man. Like I said, I've always been into dogs, man. I started with pit bulls. That's why I like these big pocket classic XL dogs, man. I like big dogs, man. I like dogs that can protect the home, you know. Man, I love the muzzle too, bro. I love the old school, man. I love the old school. I love the muzzle. I know a lot of people like short muzzles and stuff, but not me, man. I got nothing against the muzzle, bro. I love the muzzle. Like I said, I grew up on pit bulls, so to me, these dogs are just like that times 10, you know. I always had some really nice dogs though, man. I always had a lot of dogs without paperwork too, man. I didn't really know about paperwork when I was young, you know, me or my dad. But we just remember getting these nice dogs, man. We used to live out in Kansas, and but over there in Kansas, when I was younger, I just remember hearing a lot about like Razor's Edge dogs, things like that, man. That was really popular out there, around those areas. And sometimes my dad would come with these dogs, man. And now that I think about it, and at the time, you know, they were just these bullies with no paperwork, bro. Cause no way they were pit bulls, cause they were way bigger, way thicker. They had these extreme heads, man. And it wasn't up until maybe 2012 I started hearing more about ABKC and things like that. And by the time I moved out here in New Mexico around 2013, 2014, that's when I really started you know, hearing about these dog shows and these kennels and that these dogs go for X amount of money. I was like, what the heck? You know, and I've had these dogs my whole life. I had some at the time. Some things happened. I was kind of away for a little bit, and when I came back, my dogs were gone. But kind of getting back into it, man. And I waited a while though too, man. I was doing my research, I guess you could say, for years. You know, I heard about it around 2013, 2014. Didn't really get her, and she's 3 years old right now. So yeah, man, it took me about 8 years, 10 years to plan, find the right dog. I hit up a few kennels, man. You know, that I seen on YouTube, Illinois, and all these other ones. I called them. Every time I tried, the pick I wanted wasn't available or something, you know. So I didn't rush it, man. I knew what I was looking for. I didn't want to just get any dog. I wanted to get the right female, honestly. And that's when I found Yoshi, bro, and I brought her from Colombia. All the way from Colombia, man. But she's a real nice, fun female, man. You guys can check her out more in my last video if you guys want to see that. Got my son over there with the other dog. Yeah. Be nice to her, dude. Don't grab her like that, bro. There you go. Showing my son how to handle the dogs too, you know. It's all part of the game. The way my dad showed me, I'm gonna show him, you know. But yeah, my son loves these dogs, as you guys can see. They're like, what you guys doing to my little homie? Yeah. But yeah, man, I remember like seeing these dogs in magazines, bro, because I've always been really into lowriders. So I remember looking at these lowrider magazines and seeing these dogs on these covers and just things like that, man. Hearing about these dogs, you know, not too much because social media wasn't too big around the early 2000s, you know. But I just remember hearing about these dogs, man, and I've always just been really intrigued, man. But it wasn't up until I got a little bit older that I started finding about paperwork and things like that, you know. But these dogs are ABKC, man. Like I said, I'll try to put a picture of Dad at the pin drop. I like when they start playing like that, man. I love seeing that. See who's stronger. Well, yeah, man. My girl popped 5 puppies out, man. As you guys see, I got 2 of them here. I want to bring my homie through, my boy Scrappy. I have a cone with that pup right there. I want my boy Mikey to come through sometime, and so you guys can take a look at him. He was my first pick, honestly, of the litter. But to me, man, I don't have first pick, second pick really. But to my preference, I like big dogs. So hopefully he can bring Scrappy soon, man. But I kept also because I know a lot of people like the shorter, more compact look, which I understand, man. Because I'm starting to really like it myself. I can see why people like it. It's so chill, so laid back, so functional. Like I said, we just went on the walk. Oh, that's cool, bro. So hopefully he can bring his boy Scrappy. I can check him out. But yeah, man, I don't have first pick, second picks. All my dogs go for the same price. Doesn't matter male, female. They all go for the same price because I believe all my dogs are nice and I can prove it. Hopefully I get some pictures of the female from the litter. She was freaking dope, bro. She was nice. All these dogs are fucking nice. Excuse the language, man, but I just gotta keep it real, bro. I didn't rush to it. I know a lot of people get $800 dogs, man, which I get. But I paid some good money for my dog. Like I said, I'm into that old school look. She's heavy on the Dax, and Rockomania is pretty deep in her pedigree. But I love that she doesn't even look like she comes from them, bro. Look at that. She has that old school look. She has a snout. She's functional. She's thick, but not really that extreme thick. She's more that muscular thick, which I love, man. She's just a strong girl. And these boys, don't look too shabby themselves. So, and after you guys see dad, bro, I know a lot of people like seeing mom and dad, and that's probably why a lot of you guys are probably hesitant. But I've had a lot of people also offer me $1,000, $2,000, bro. And I think 2,500 is a good firm price, man. Honestly, I really not gonna lower the price there, man, because I do whoop these like my own litters. I take 2 weeks off of work to be with the pups. It's hard, man. I don't sleep at all, bro. I'm literally one of those breeders. The same way I was with my kids, man, when they were born, the same way I'm with this ones, man. I do not sleep, man. I'm up. I'm right next to them. I'm sleeping in the thing. I'm helping mama feed. I'm doing everything. So I think 2,500, man, ain't bad, man. I know right now the economy is not so good and things are tough, man, but I would rather keep him, let him pop out. I know people will, once they see him pop out, I could probably sell him then, even if I have to wait a year. And also, I could keep him and just stud him out, bro, because I know he's going to be nice. He's way bigger than what she was. And look how she turned out. So now just think of him. Since I did get her from Colombia, I didn't get her until she was probably about 5, 6 months because she had to get flown out here. They just turned 5 months old on the 8th. I think what's today, the 9th or something. There you go. But yeah, man, I'm really into these just old school look kind of dogs, bro. I remember hearing a lot about Samurai Paco, bro, a dog that I personally probably put in my top 2, a look that I like, and dog I really, look up to. Now that I talk about these things, I'm talking about them too, bro, because I feel like I didn't realize how old these dogs are now, man, until the other day I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, people don't really know about these dogs, man, and I'm like, but I can see why, man. It's been a minute, man. These dogs are, what, 15 years old, more, 20, 30, Dax, all these other dogs that a lot of people don't really know about now. The Lucky, Luciano Blood. That's another dog that I used to see and hear about a lot too, man. And I didn't really know what I was looking at the time, but I just remember hearing and seeing them and being like, damn, some nice dogs. Yeah, I'm hoping on breeding Yoshi on her next heat, man. So wait 5 months for that. I'm gonna breed her probably to this boy named Simba, which I'm planning on keeping a female for that, and I'll be half sisters to them, and I'll probably run also to this half sister, and we'll see what happens, you know. But I don't know yet, man. There's a lot of things I can do. Homie was telling me to breed one of them to her, but honestly, bro, I'm not really into that too much inbreeding. I know a lot of people think, yeah, the litter's probably more consistent, but it's not. I don't know, man. I feel like if you get a badass bull to another badass bull, just like humans, man, we ain't over here checking paperwork and stuff or seeing, oh, let me see your grandma, your grandpa, you know, you get one attractive person to another attractive person, and you know things happen. As long as you just breed nice dogs to nice dogs, man. But if anything, the farthest I'll take is probably, you know, breeding sister, half sister, you know, her brother, which I'm kind of thinking about doing, or you know, nothing too crazy. If that makes sense, you know. Which I don't got nothing, you know. I don't hate on anybody that does it, bro. Everybody has their own thing going on, but as far as from my experiences and things like that, I just like nice dogs, man, and I've always had them, man. Nice boxers, nice pitties, nice classic bulls, nice standard bulls. This is the first time I really go to pocket. I went a little bit smaller because, you know, I had the kids, you know, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna go something a little bit smaller, but hopefully one day I'll have some XLs too, you know. But mama, I had to put her away, man, because she's coming out of heat, like I say, and these boys are just all up in that, so. But I really didn't want to make this video too long, man. I hope to, you know, my next couple videos kind of talk a little bit more and open up a little bit more. You know, not talk about too much controversial stuff, but, you know, just kind of speak my mind out a little bit more and let you guys know or get to know me a little bit better, you know. Open up to the YouTube because, you know, this is new to me. But I've seen a lot of other videos of people talk and just down, bro. My hand got tired. I've been seeing a lot of these videos of like other people talking and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to try to connect with the people a little bit more, you know. But yeah, I hope to show you guys how all this turns out. Oh, another thing, I do wanna I kind of want to make my next video. I want to kind of like put the videos I was recording when I was whelping the litter. You know, kind of just show you guys behind the scenes of whelping and things like that, man. I got a lot of pictures. I took a lot of videos. Hopefully, I'm able to upload those. Like I say, I don't really know how to edit videos yet, so hopefully I'm able to make a good video for you guys and kind of show you guys these pups from when they were born, you know, which I think would be pretty cool. You know, the mask, you know, kind of like all the mask, you know, just behind the things that people don't really see, man, and they can see why, you know, these dogs are the prices they are, and yeah, man, for now, that's kind of all I really want to speak on. Also, come here. And I hope you guys like the video, subscribe, and we grow this channel together, you know. Thank you.